You ever sat down to record a video and recorded 2/3 of it and then realized you forgot to turn the camera on? Well, happened to me just now, so now I just want to kind of roll over and die. Oh well. Hi YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today with the finale for my Throwback Project Pan updates. Well, Throwback 30 Project Pan, this is the final update slash finale slash whatever. I had 6 products left, one of which I previously decluttered a couple of updates ago, so I don't even have it. One which I didn't work on at all, and I don't even have it in here, but I do know where it is now. 3 with the goals met, and 1 that I am still working on, even in another project. So, let's get to those, shall we? Let's Give Her a Project Pan. It's like a Canadian Project Pan. I picked a Terry Fox, a hero product. And I chose the LA Girls Pro Coverage HD Foundation. This is actually the white shade that I used to mix into foundations. I do consider this a hero product, or at least I did. What happened was all of my foundations actually match me now, so even only using like 1 pump of this was making me have like a bright white face on camera, but I was diligent. I used it up. I did not scrape the inside of it though, because I was just like, you know what, we're going to consider it done. I've been working on it forever. So yep, that is done. Next, for what was it, Lucy, you have some panning to do. I chose the prompt for Gilligan's Island, and I chose the Tree Hut Coconut Lime Post Shave Soothing Mist. I did finish it. Like, we got down to the wire with it last month, and it was like, I might actually finish this, and I did. I finally got into my routine at the end of the project once it was done. Last time, it was only down to here. It was pretty easy to use up. Now I'm actually using up a Dollar Shave Club Post Shave Dew, and once I do that, I might actually repurchase this, because for all the hell that it was to get it used up, I actually really like the product. And finally, for Snow White and the 7 Pans, I chose Dopey, and that is a product you feel silly buying, or a silly product. I figured a body glitter gel qualified. And this is the Colourpop Glitterly Obsessed Body Gel body glitter in Outside the Lines, and I wanted to use it 20 times, and I finally did. No, you cannot eat that. That will make your poop glittery, and I can't imagine that's good for you. So this is what it looks like. I actually used up quite a bit of it. I'm quite proud of that. I mostly, despite it not being eye safe, wore it lightly tapped on my eyes on top of a glitter primer. Definitely make sure if you do that to be super duper careful, because one time I got a piece of glitter in my eyes and it hurt like hell. I wear contacts as well, and I think it actually got behind my contact. So, no bueno, but it is stunning, and I will probably keep using it that way. And sometimes I even draw like designs on my face. And my update for my project Use It Up that I filmed and put up last night, I actually had like a design on the side of my face to get an extra usage in, because I was going to film this last night, and then I kind of wore out. So for the 3 items I didn't finish, one was the Nightmare Before Christmas product that reminds you of Christmas or Halloween. I chose a black lipstick, it went off, I threw it out. The other product I still have, and I intend to keep it, but I left it in the other room because I haven't used it in months, because I just keep forgetting about it. It is from Saturday Morning Pans. I chose Scooby-Doo, and it is the Patina Nail Polish in Carnival, which it's like the exact purple of Daphne's dress from the original cartoon show. I wanted to use it 15 times. I only used it 3. Like, it is I had 3 nail polishes in here, and I just failed out on one of them, which 1 out of 3 is, it could be worse. So the reason why I kind of have a mental block against using it somewhat is it does take like 4 coats to be opaque, which is not great. But that does mean that if I can get it into a routine at some other point, like when I'm actually painting my nails, because I'm not right now due to laziness, I could probably actually use it up pretty quickly. But yeah. And the last product, one that I am actually working on, is for Rocky Horror Painting Show. I chose magenta, and I chose this red technically lip and cheek product, but I just use it on my cheeks. It is the Balm's Vanilla Cheek and Lip Color, and it's from the Balm Jovi palette. I have been using it. It does have a dip in it now, but this is a very potent color to wear on your cheeks. You don't need a lot. As you can see, it's pretty potent. So it's going to be with me for a while, but I do think that I will finish it this year. So, real quick, let me show you everything else that I used up along with its prompt, or hit goal on in certain cases. Let's see, for Pan As Old As Time, that was your oldest palette, I chose a shade for my Urban Decay Book of Shadows Redux 4, its psychedelic sister. This is now actually in my 50 Shades of Purple to use up, but for here it was to hit Pan, and I did manage to do that. Pan is actually quite a bit bigger now. Next is Around the World. I chose the Japanese flag, and I wanted to finish up with this Kate Somerville Biomimicking Peptides Serum. It was actually the first thing that I finished, and I chose it because it shared the colors of the Japanese flag, red, white, and black. Next is Bite My Shiny Metal Pan. I chose Futurama. It was based on adult cartoon shows. And I chose the Bedhead TIGI Mini After Party Smoothing Cream, which Bender, he likes to party, so that's how that made sense to me. I wanted to use that up. Next is Blast Into Project Panning. I chose Mars, a reddish brown. This is something I actually finished up this year. And I chose the Urban Decay Eyeliner in Alkaline, this reddish, more like brownish red color right here. Next, for the Chinese zodiac signs, I chose Ox because it was mine. It's attached to the colors white, yellow, and green. And I chose the Apto Skincare Turmeric Healing Mask, and as you can see, it is bright ash yellow. Next is a food for thought project pan. This might have also been something I finished really early. I chose the Bubble Tea Peach Iced Tea Body Cream, just a little mini right here. For Fellowship of the Pan, I chose Legolas, and I chose the Chutsun Soul Pretty Filter Waterful Glow Cream because Legolas is played by Orlando Bloom, a very pretty man. It made sense in my head at the time, and I completely finished that up. You're a pain in the butt, you know that? Next is Game of Panning, and I chose I Am the Gift, Tyrion Lannister, something you received as a gift. And for Christmas in 2019, I want to say, I got one of those Tarte Pick Your Own kits, and I chose the Tarte Knockout Tingling Treatment, the stuff that smelled to me like pee. It's not fun to use up, but I did it. Next, for Glow to the Ancient Gods, I chose Hades because it was on Greek gods, and the color associated with it was black. And I chose the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. Finished that. Let's see. Next is In the Panning Zone. Time Enough at Last. Step up your makeup beauty routine and something you wish you were always better about using, and I was terrible at using it. It is the Odesse Age Defying Nail Treatment. I wound up using this nail oil as a hand oil to just get rid of it because I could not remember to use it. Once again, mental block. Alright, let's see. Next is Lip Service, a lip product. I chose the Winky Lux Rainbow Lip Balm, and I had to use that up. That is it, rolled all the way to the top. Alright, so musical pans. For a musical, I chose Cabaret, and I chose the Essie Nail Polish in A-List. Now, I did partially use this up to paint over some brushes, but I used it up, so that's what counts. Next is My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, and I chose Applejack because I actually had the Colourpop My Little Pony palette with the shade Applejack in it, and I just wanted to hit pan, which I managed to hit it, but it took me forever. These things are dense. Alright, so next is Pretty Guardian, Sailor Moon. I chose Sailor Jupiter. You needed something green, and I chose this CoverGirl little Outlast Stay Brilliant Glossini nail polish. It's in the shade Scalding Emerald. I wanted to use it 15 times, but I used it up in 12. It was another one that took like 3 coats to get opaque, so I'm not mad at that. Next is Say Good Day to Project Panning. Vegemite for breakfast, lunch, and tea. A product you could use every day and never get sick of. I chose this Clinique lipstick, Clinique Almost Lipstick in Black Honey, which it was like one of my favorite things ever, but Clinique's not cruelty free, so I can't rebuy it. But it was the last one of these that I had, so I threw it in here. Next is Significant Other or Pet Project Pan. As a joke, I chose the Girlactic Lip Balm because one of my chihuahuas, Beals, who is asleep right here, loves to eat lip balms. So I chose the Girlactic Jello Gloss Balm. Used that up. Next is Skin is In. I have this stack of sheet masks. Also, like, there is a foot and a hand mask in here. I think there's actually 2 feet masks in here. Or was that for another one? I want to say that's actually for another one now that I'm looking at it. What did I skip? Oh yeah, I had dropped 10 by Summer and I chose the foot and hand masks for that. So there you go. But for Skin is In, I had all of these sheet masks as well. I was getting out the last of my non-cruelty free sheet masks actually. Next, for the 4 Seasons for summer, I chose the Ulta Creamy Colada 3-in-1 Smoothie, body wash, shampoo, and bubble bath, which they no longer make, unfortunately. I skipped a couple of things going down. For the Panning Club and Athlete, one of the things you could choose was like not a setting spray, but like a hydrating facial mist for that. I chose the Burt's Bees Hydrating Facial Mist, another thing that took me forever to get into a pattern with. And for Wizard of Panning, I chose Glinda, a something glittery that could be used in a lotion or a glitter in it. I don't have this over here, but I chose the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Eyeliner and Midnight Cowboy to use 20 times, and I hit that 6 months in. Now, I have a couple of products here that I have not talked about, so where are they? Oh yes. Beauty A to Z, I had the Mud Masky After Mask Vitamin Serum for M, and I used that up. Let's see. Yep, there's Drop 10 by Summer. I know what this was for, but I can't find it on here. It was like, go for the goal. And my goal for this was to use it up, because I didn't quite understand what that one was. Apparently you're supposed to pick a goal, like 20 uses or whatever. But for this, I wanted to finish it up anyway. It is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Rose Primer Serum. Figure catching all of these was a bit tough. Anyway, stay tuned. I will be putting up the new one, this for the new round soon. But that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!